How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my personal spoiler for the upcoming opus, Hidden Hope. If you don't know who I am, I'm Ghoul02, or Daniel Gullius. I'm a top Final Fantasy TCG player that likes making content about the competitive game, deck profiles, reviewing top level play, so on and so forth. Square Enix and Hobby Japan were nice enough to allow me to have the exclusive reveal of a card for the upcoming set. But before I can do that, I have to get into costume. 1 second. Alright, much better. So, last set, they gave us a lot of pirate and Viking support, mostly centered around the idea that with this Ferris legend. Um, Ferris, along with the new Layla, there was a Bikke, and they tried to make pirate Viking tribal into a deck. And having played it, it's okay. It wasn't the strongest deck, didn't take over the metagame by any stretch of the imagination. It was just like an okay aggro deck that could maintain card advantage because all things considered, the Vikings are pretty decent cards, especially when you can kind of just ignore the power level in the bottom right hand corner. My spoiler is a pirate spoiler. You'll notice here in the pirates, there's not a lot of pirate names they can have. There's Ferris, which you're going to run one of these two Ferrises probably. You have Layla, where there's two really good options, and you have Bikke now. And you can run Gilgamesh to preference if you really wanted to, but unfortunately Ferris actually powers down Gilgamesh, which is really funny. You'll notice though in the top left corner there's a Vaan here, and I'm proud to exclusively reveal, this is my spoiler. This is Vaan 22094 common. So let's dive in a little bit. He's a 2-cost category DFF 12 pirate forward with 5,000 power. And when Vaan enters the field, choose one forward opponent controls. If you control 3 or more pirate and or card name Viking, it loses 8,000 power till the end of the turn. This is really solid, actually. It's going to be unfortunate because I can't imagine this is ever going to be live in pre-release unless we get a standard unit Viking. So there, which is a lot of times I try to like frame these in terms of limited, but if this card is going to see play, it's actually going to be in constructed. And there's a lot of potential for this. First of all, it makes Layla a lot better. Layla's power reduction by reducing things by 1k kind of seemed like it was meant to make the 8,000 power that Ferris makes things basically unblockable without like you trading up. But it does a really good job of running up this 8k to deal with almost anything in the game. And we have a lot of potential. I think that like there's definitely things we can be doing now between Bikke, Ferris, Layla, some number of these standard unit Vikings, and Vaan. Is it going to be super top tier? I don't think it's going to be. I think that this isn't the card that really flips the scales, but it's a new name for the archetype that does unique things, and I think for that reason, I think it has some constructive potential. I think that there's a lot of strange things about this. I think that 8k power is a really unfortunate number to be. It means you just kind of die to everything under the sun without having Bikke on the field. And even Bikke doesn't block Hecaton Shear, so like just a really standard, very commonly played card in the metagame just absolutely wipes you. I don't know that you can go fast enough to deal with Mono Wind and like the constant Luso threats. But this deck now has something it was massively lacking, which is removal. And I think for that reason, I think this is a really good card for the deck to have access to. What does it look like now? I don't know. That remains to be seen. We could be running like Wind Water, so you can run like Bartz and King Tycoon to get Ferris. And then that's also a backup that gets a backup. You could run Gigawall with Layla, this Viking, and try to go from there. But it's exciting. So yeah, well, go ahead, put some feedback in the comments down below. Let me know what y'all think of the spoiler. I'm gonna freeze frame it on for the final shot again. And yeah, expect to see a fair number of these guys. He is a common, and he very easily could see the inside of a constructed sleeve, which I'm excited about. So, not often that my spoilers get to say that. Thanks for watching.